Now, dogs for tuning in my channel, and today I would like to talk about BT and their customer service. We purchased their service for $28.99, and when the people came up, I asked them, one was on the post and one was in the room drilling through the concrete, through the brick, and I asked him, would you mind to put the router in the middle of the property, because then the signal could go up and go down and I have a better signal. He said, oh no, that we don't do that because we guarantee internet in the whole house, and if it wouldn't work, then you will get a booster. To be perfectly fair, until 6 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 2 months ago, around this time, I started losing signal, Wi-Fi signal. So I connected the telly on the ground floor to the Ethernet, but of course you can't connect a mobile phone or a pad into the Ethernet. Maybe there are ways, but what do you need a mobile phone if you have a cable? You have the charger, now you want the internet as well, it's going to go crazy. Now anyway, and me seeing this amazing BT advertised, where this person flies around in like a spaceship or something, and say, oh, BT guarantees internet everywhere, and this advertised on the telly, like, wow, now this is an amazing company. And yes, of course, this guy didn't want to put the router in the middle of the house because it's much more difficult to go all the way up the steps and leave the ladder and drill that way. It's much easier from the floor, so he drilled it through and whacked it in our bedroom, and it was good enough. Let the dirt there as well, but okay, we cannot complain about everything. There is a reason they have to kind of do this kind of job, because they have very little in their brain. But anyway, fine, so we cleaned that all up and it was all good. Now, but today I arrived to a stage where, okay, I have Skype meetings, I have Zoom meetings, and I need to download stuff, upload stuff, YouTube videos and stuff. So I need a reliable Wi-Fi, because most of my work is through my mobile phone, in terms of the downloads and the talks and the chats and the 4VD Tata and all this. And I called them and I explained the situation, and they made the test and everything was fine. But that doesn't change the fact that on the ground floor I don't have internet. And she said, well, we guarantee that we bring you the internet into the house, and this is in the house, and I checked, it's all working. I said, yeah, this is correct, but what do I need internet in the house when the Wi-Fi is not working on the first floor? So it's completely useless, because anything I'm doing, then I have to go down to the ground floor if I want to send a text message, a WhatsApp or something. So it's inconvenient. She said, all right, okay, let's do some troubleshooting. She was from the fault department. I didn't catch her name, but I think it's better that way anyway. So I went down to the router and said, okay, well, the box, how does the little box looks like where the where you connect the phone cable? I said, okay, look, it's white and it's 2 inches, and I said, yeah, but does it have screws? I'm like, well, no, it's like a push. All right, okay, so I don't know what important this is, but does it have only one hole or no hole, or 2 holes? I said, well, I don't know if it's female or male, so I don't know. I said, yeah, but is there just one? I said, well, it's no hole at all, it's just a slot. Yeah, because the hole is like round normally, and this one is like, So he said, yeah, no, it's fine, I know what you're talking about. And out of the box, does it come like a little other box? I said, yeah, there's a little other box, SDL 400 and something. I told her the name. And she said, no, where's the router? And I said, well, the router is on the floor. I said, oh, but it needs to be like waist height. I said, all right, okay, I'm an electronics engineer myself. Put the router on the floor or put it on waist height. Yes, it can make a difference, for sure. But it wouldn't change the world. So it doesn't mean that you don't have internet connection on the first floor, you put the router waist height, and all of a sudden you have. Now, if you put the router on the ceiling, that maybe improves even better. But how would it look like if I put my router on the ceiling? What are we doing here? So I did all that, and of course, nothing happens. Nothing happened. And she said, well, but there are options. I said, all right, okay, which options do I have? And she said, oh, you can get this guaranteed package. I said, what do you mean guaranteed package? Mine is not. No, yours is fiber one. Now, when that guy on the telly, on the advertise, that actor flew in the spaceship and went all the way and here on the garden and then jumped up, and I think he even parachuted, I think. I don't think anyone mentioned that with the phase one or fiber one, sorry, you can only expect internet on the ground floor. And she said, yeah, but you know, if you read the small print and all the terms and conditions, we say that you can upgrade to this fast one. How much is it then? Well, I don't know. So the phone department had no idea what that deal is, which is a bit stinky, but fair do. I mean, we live in Britain end of the day, isn't it? So let's not complain too much. No, but let's complain too much because we're not British and we're proud of it. So let's complain more, right? Or you can purchase a booster, or a technician will come and advise you and try to fix the problem. I said, okay, well, I'll send a technician, because from Virgin, and I'm not making advertise for Virgin because they're crap too, but at least they had the decency to send a technician on the house. But everything is payable. So the upgrade is payable, the booster is payable, and the technician is payable. And I said, yeah, but I appreciate it. It's just, the problem is that in the small print, I did not see anywhere where it reads BT Fiber One only guarantees your Wi-Fi on the floor where the router is based. Now, if they put that into the terms and conditions, yes, or the small print, whatever I call it, then yes, of course, I'm happy. I don't have a pain. I don't have a case, and I buy a booster, because I know what a booster costs. But I'm a man of principles, so I just don't want to pay for a booster, because me as a customer, I have a lot of rights, and so I should, because if there are no customers, then BT and Virgin and all other people can pack up, take the routers and shove it right up there. Right. But she didn't want to have any of it. And she said, look, I offered you everything I can. I offered you solutions. I said, well, you offered solutions, but those solutions are payable. The whole point is to find a solution that it doesn't cost you any money. Yeah, but this we cannot offer. I said, well, then I would like to ask you to change in your small print the lines and write in, state that the router is only, the Wi-Fi can only be guaranteed on the floor where the router is based. Now, look, as you can see in the background, this is not the Buckingham Palace. This is just a shithole in somewhere in the North London, a shitty 3-bedroom property, 1930s, mid-terrace, you know, a shithole basically. Brick and wood. See, this is a British house. You jump, and now the third neighbor hears it because it's all wood. The camera is shaking about because the floor should be concrete in a normal house. If you build a house in Austria and other places, you walk the first floor, there's concrete. Now this is it. You see, the windows are shaking, the floor is shaking. Now the neighbor, I do that twice, the neighbor is gonna knock, because for him it's even worse. It's like a drum. Right. So the signal should go through plasterboard and wood like very easily. But of course, BT is supplying a very cheap, crappy router because money. Yeah? So not enough power. Those transistors in that router who should amplify the signals, or those ICs, But I see some fuel of transistors. I get a little bit of... I showed off a little my skills from electronics. Okay, let's forget that. Anyway, we arrived to the stage where she connected me to another lady. But took, I think, 10 minutes. So she explained most of the things we talked to this other lady. And this other lady just repeated exactly what her predecessor did. And now, if you're still here with this video, now you should hit the subscribe button. Because, and I told them, from tomorrow onwards, at 10 o'clock, 365 days long, I'm going to call the call center. I'm going to film it. I'm going to record the phone call because they record it. I also have the right to record. And put it on YouTube for you guys to see in which kind of incompetitive, idiotic country we live, right? Where big people can do whatever they want. The Borises, the Rees-Mogg's, the Dysons, they can do what they want. Dyson is voting for Brexit. 2 weeks later, he moves to Singapore. No problem. Boris, he lies to his girlfriend. He lies to his wife. He lies to his children. He lies to the country. And in the polls, he's number one. Yeah? Jeez, I would love to have a banana right now. With this kind of language, people are like, yeah, Boris, you're fun. Anyway, this is the country we live in, yeah? Rees-Mogg, yeah? Brexit, but his company's in Ireland, huh? Yeah? All worked out. Anyway, this is the country we live in. And I'm going to make sure that I will get so much content from these conversations that my YouTube channel shoots to the stratosphere, so I earn so much money I can buy whole BT. Now, on record, she admitted that they sell this booster for £24. Now, imagine in bulk via China. How much are those boosters? 50p each, right? Okay, by the time I arrive in England and everything, maybe a fiver, then you have tax. They're making £15 on that router, on that booster minimum, if not 20. And a paying customer is saddened because of £15. Because of £1 or £2, what it costs them in wholesale. Now, that can't be right. That can't be right. And if BT takes me to court for harassment, then it's okay, because I'm pretty sure there will be plenty of pro bono lawyers who would be very, very happy to open up properly that small print and either force them to change their small print or keep me happy. And this is exactly what's going to happen from tomorrow at 10 onwards. And this is just my idea right now. I'm going to make it live. Yeah? I'm going to make it as a live stream straight on YouTube. And it's going to be the best fun in the whole world. So you guys will know at 10 o'clock sharp that the Master of Random versus BT. And either I get a technician who moves my router in the middle of the house, or they send me a booster which works, or they update me to the higher package for free, or we're gonna do the live shows on YouTube. So, if you're still here, you are in here for some absolute amazing fun, because I will wear them to the ground. Now, if BT can afford that one person needs to talk to me for an hour, and I will try to drag this conversation out beyond belief for 365 days, now I would say the gloves are off. This is the world we live in.